got a whole lot of new money though. Raindrop, drop top, smoking no cook in the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, dot. Cooking up dope in the pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, witness to nobody. All of the gang and they coming to gang. Got me a river to do with you.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. Happy June the 20th. Excited to have you guys tap in and hang out with us for your afternoon BetSpresso. That's Shaggy Betts. That is Vsauce. Of course, he's muted. And my name is Sweatpant Jesus. So excited to have you guys with us today for your afternoon BetSpresso on the Betting News Network with our brand new sponsors at BetOnline. Get involved with BetOnline with a $1,000 deposit bonus right in the top corner of the screen, right above Mr. Shaggy Betts' head. Or actually, it's above V and Shaggy's head. It's over V's head. You're usually over there. I see. This is when my brain goes on autopilot on the things I'm supposed to say. And
roll through it all.
I didn't fumble the bag on some of it today, so that's good. Excited to be here with you guys. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. How are we doing today? Ready to rock and roll?
It's been a great day. It's been a great day on the betting board. Let's keep it going.
Same over here, man. It's been a great day. Scribbles swept so far. I'll have another article coming out for this Brewers game soon. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Fuck
yeah. Shaggy has been locked in today on the pitch all day. We had the Euros competition, which if you don't know, Shaggy's been doing an article every day for the Euro competition. And we got Copa America starting tonight, which Shaggy we'll get into in just a few minutes with Canada. And if you say the right things, V will like you. And if you say the wrong things, V will leave the show. So
not to say like too many mean things.
Fair. That's
fair.
fair.
They're not that bad.
What's up? What's up, Super Gremlin? How's it going, man? What up? What up? Excited to have you here. We also have everyone say hi to Sook, producer Sook in the background. What's up, dude? How's it going? He might join us a little bit on camera today because we got a lot to get to. We got a lot of news today to discuss with you guys. Have a little bit of a chat of a couple pieces of news. We're going to play probably my new favorite game, Bozo of the Week. And then we're going to talk about our PODs because, boys, the board's a little light today. I mean, a lot of stuff's already happened. There's been shit tons of soccer already. There was a lot of day baseball, as V said, swept the fucking board. Congratulations. Which we're going to roll that sweep into this evening. Shaggy and I just cashed almost the max ladder on Seth Lugo's strikeouts, which congratulations to us. Let's fucking go. And now we've got money to make tonight on the pitch, on the diamond, and on the hardwood. We got the WNBA in action as well. We're going to get to a little bit of everything, give some PODs for you guys, and cook up a little three-geyser to send you off into your Thursday evening. Let's go ahead and discuss the main piece of news that literally just happened about an hour ago. This was in the NBA. And Shags actually would like to know your thoughts about this too, because you're a smart guy. The Los Angeles Lakers finally pulled the trigger and hired JJ Redick as their head coach. It's been in the works for the last, it's been in the works for the last 6 weeks, 2 months. It's been talked about for about 3 months or something like that. Obviously, JJ Redick is the co-host with LeBron James of I even said it in the TikTok and I forgot. What's it called? Mind the Game podcast? Anyway, the podcast that he and LeBron James are a part of. I'm pretty sure it's Mind the Game. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I literally just said it like 20 minutes ago. And I can't remember what it's called. Anyway.
That is the name. That is the name.
Mind the Game? Word. Okay. Nice. W memory. Nice little noggin up here doing the job. Mind the Game podcast. And I mean, we talked about it on Sauce Team earlier, guys. We talked about it like 6 weeks ago. Sook and I kind of felt pretty confident that this was going to be the move the Lakers were going to make. V, you were a little less confident. You didn't like the idea. I know that you don't love it, that you didn't love it then. Now that it's actually come to fruition, do you still feel that you do not love it now? And what are your thoughts on Mr. JJ Redick becoming the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers?
Yeah, I don't love it. Like, there's a variety of reasons. None of those reasons are JJ Redick's a bad coach. None of those reasons are the fact that he doesn't have experience. I just think that this Lakers team, with the fact that they've had this kind of, like, you have AD and LeBron. LeBron's a multiple-time champion. You have AD, and then you have the rest of these guys in the locker room, and you have probably some pieces changing in guys like D'Angelo Russell and other guys. I just don't know if JJ is going to be the guy to kind of bring the Lakers to the place that they want to be, right? Especially with the age of LeBron James and the age of Anthony Davis. That's my only thing. I think an experienced coach would have really helped them, a guy who can really command the locker room, kind of command the refs and do that kind of stuff on the sideline more, right? I just don't know if JJ is going to have that in him. And I also think that just JJ taking this as his first ever job, it's going to be the most scrutinized job it has been, as we've seen over the last few years. Darwin Ham, Ty Lue, right? No, who was before Darwin Ham?
Vogel.
Frank Vogel.
Vogel, right? It's a very highly criticized job, very highly watched. The Lakers have the most watched games during the regular season, and every single move is going to be nitpicked at by the media because of the way he talked about it. I know he played at Duke. I understand that he played at Duke.
I don't think he's
the Los
scared
Angeles
of the limelight.
Lakers. I'm not saying that it's about that either. I'm just saying it's going to make him look worse, right? I'm saying that if it doesn't go well, it's going to be hard later on. So if I understand, you're going to have your second.
It's a tough first coaching job.
But I'm saying
it is a tough first coaching job.
If it doesn't go well, it's going to leave a bigger stain than other coaching jobs would. Go ahead, Sugg. Please.
I'm just glad the Celtics season is over, so now I can be on the other side of things against you. This is a great move. It's going to be a guy that's going to kind of listen to him. And right after the news came out, it came out that he's already looking for guys with a lot of experience. Scott Brooks, Rajon Rondo, Jared Dudley, who I think is going to be a great head coach someday, and Sam Cassell, who was on the Celtics coaching staff and really helped Jason Tatum. I think this is a great move. JJ Redick is a guy that's done a lot of shit in the NBA. He's the kind of dude that easily could have flamed out like Jimmy Fredette. Instead, he stayed in the league for a decade plus, being a very, very good role player. I think he's the type of dude that kind of always finds his way, and he's going to find his way here again, in my opinion. There's a reason why they had a fucking podcast where they literally broke down the types of plays they would like to run.
I know we talked about this. My take is exactly the same as it was 6 weeks ago when I said that I love this move. I think that the Lakers needed to hire somebody right now that fits in with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. You've got LeBron for another 2 seasons. You got AD in his prime for, a puppet of sorts. But the thing about it is that they vibe, obviously. They get along together. They seem to vibe, and that is really important towards success. What would you say the main reason that the Celtics were successful by the way that Joe Mazzulla coached them? What do you think that what the main connection that they had that was the most important factor?
Trust the 5 out, to play 5 out and trust him.
He got them to buy in, and he got them to buy in on more levels than one, but he got the entire team to buy in. I understand LeBron and JJ's vibe is like that, but as to the rest of the locker room, it's yet to be seen.
Sure. He doesn't have a chance to do that. But if your superstar buys in, it's pretty easy for the rest of the players to follow suit, unless things just go catastrophically wrong. But if your 2 big superstars have kind of said, you know what, this is the move we like, this is the move we want, we feel like we're going to have a say at this point. Because at this point in the NBA, guys, superstars, they have a huge say in the way you run your offense, or you're going to be not successful. So I'm sure that JJ is going to give LeBron, AD a lot of opportunity to be a part of the decision, not the decision making, but a part of the decision making and how the offenses run, how they want to play, etc. And the guys that are a part of that too, like guys like Taurean Prince, Austin Rivers, I always want to call him Austin Rivers, Austin Reeves, like those guys. It's going to make them easier to buy in because they're going to fit into the system as well. Maybe. Obviously, we're going to fucking see what happens. Who knows? As you said, V, which I think is a really good point, it's going to be a tough job. Like, it's not going to be easy. If they lose 5 or 6 games in a row or some shit like that, people are going to say, oh, he's a rookie coach. Like, But that happened to the Celtics multiple times with Mazzulla. I mean, there were many situations where he was criticized because he had never coached before. And he was not...
And just to say it, SPJ, sorry to interrupt you, but everything you're saying, like, they hired the guy that they were supposed to hire. The young, experienced black coach, won a title as a player, won a title as an assistant coach in Milwaukee. They hired the dude they were supposed to hire, a guy that had players' respect. What happened? He couldn't coach his way out of a paper bag.
100%. And so, Shags, I know you're not an NBA guy. But landed. Any thoughts on this? Any thoughts? Do you think it's a good decision? I mean, obviously, JJ Redick from his days in college and what he's become now, but do you have any thoughts on if you think it's a good move, bad move?
Oh, certainly. I mean, everybody's got some great points. This is a tough first head coaching job. It's going to be heavily scrutinized, but I mean, JJ Redick is certainly a relatable coach. He's a player's player that's been through it all. A journeyman in the NBA. And he clearly knows ball. JJ, if you've listened to him talk about basketball at all, he knows exactly what he's talking about. So my real question, as kind of a non-NBA guy, is anyone other than LeBron James actually the head coach of that basketball team?
Yeah.
I mean, that is a very good question.
I don't know. So that's all.
I mean,
at
LeBron
this
was the
point,
coach. Cam doesn't get
I
fired.
think it's quite clear. I think it's quite clear who the head coach is at this point.
Well, I mean, would you would you want your one of the best players in the world to ever play basketball to have a guy for the last two seasons of his professional career that he feels comfortable playing with? Or would you want him to fight and scream and not have that for the last two portions of it in his career? Like, I'd rather have him at least vibe with the guy and it'd be okay. I mean, at this point, all the head coaches, unless you're going to get fucking a 70-year-old to coach, he's probably going to be the same age as LeBron. So they need to get along.
Yeah.
I mean, he's almost 40. How old is JJ Redick? Like 42, 39, the same age?
Even 40. I don't even think he's 40.
I don't know. I think there's a lot to coaching.
Before JJ was, I believe. He should have been because
JJ's
I think he was.
39.
They're the same age.
They're the same age.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this could also lead to a lot more moves of younger guys that get an opportunity. I mean, again, we talked about the Celtics. Look at what Jason Kidd did for the Mavericks. Like these younger coaches that played, that had substantial, either really good roles on teams, championship pedigree, getting an opportunity to do it with the coaching. I think that the old shut up, Gerald. Yeah, all right. We don't have to talk about this any further, I think. I think we've covered enough of the topics. Hey, man. I've listened to these guys literally turn into a Krispy Kreme factory over the Celtics for the last month, pretty much. Savannah James. Also, W New Chatter. What's up, Mr. Beast Gamer? Yeah, the younger coaching generation, it seems to be happening. I mean, look at we can talk real quick about the Monty Williams thing getting fired. Actually, we can do this tomorrow because we got All Sauce Team tomorrow. So we'll have time to talk about some other NBA news. But overall, it's going to be fun. And I will say we did talk about this 6 weeks ago. And I think we all kind of agreed that this was the direction that was probably going to happen. I know, V, that you felt like it shouldn't happen, but I think we all kind of agreed that it felt like it was the direction that was going to happen. So we're going to learn today. All right, let's go to.
I think we should also just to interrupt you. Caruso going to the Thunder. That's a
massive
move,
right? Piece of news. 100%. We'll talk about this more on Sauce Team tomorrow because we'll have plenty of chances to talk about that and Monty Williams getting fired. So Shags, if you don't know what we're talking about, Josh Giddey got traded to the Bulls and Alex Caruso got traded to the Thunder.
Wow, no, I did not hear that. Dang.
It just happened in the last hour, I think, 45 minutes.
Shit.
Yeah.
Either the Bulls are trying something with that, or I don't know if there wasn't any better offers out there. No picks, no assets, no nothing. It's kind of crazy to me. After keeping the core, not making a trade for 3 whole seasons, that this is your first move? Josh Giddey? I don't know. It's weird.
Well, that's Colby how close the United Center is to any local high schools.
Close. I would assume very close. Hey man, maybe this move, I mean him and oh Jesus Christ. DeRozan, it could work out. We'll find out. We'll talk about it a bit more tomorrow on we're having Saucy Puckett tomorrow in honor of having game 6 in the hockey tomorrow, which will be fun. We'll talk about that a little bit more, as well as Monty Williams getting fired by the Detroit Pistons. What a fucking deal for Monty Williams, eh? He's going to get paid $100 million to not work. I'd love to have that job. Crazy.
Pitcher.
Yeah. Fucking Jose Mourinho in soccer. Yeah. That happens in soccer a lot too.
That's the dream. Yeah. Be just
Absolutely.
good
Crazy,
enough
but
as a coach to get a big deal that you get bought out of.
And then
I wouldn't be
lose your mind.
surprised though if he got snapped up before the season started. We'll see. I don't know what the turnover rate with that would be like, but imagine getting paid by two teams to do one job.
It's going to happen.
Nice.
There's no way that he's not going to get hired by somebody. He's going to do something. So he's going to be
by next year
collecting,
for sure.
Yeah, he's going to be collecting checks, chilling. Okay, let's move on. Let's play. This is my new favorite game. We played it. We played it on Sauce Team before, but we're going to play it here on BetSpresso. Suki, you ready? Let's play Bozo of the Week. All right. So for Bozos of the Week, we all have three Bozos that we are going to bring up. Obviously, drop it in the chat who you think is a Bozo, either in the media or sports or just in general. Shags, I want you to go first. Who is your Bozo of the Week? And of the week fits today, actually.
Dude, of the week fits today. It worked out for me that he was a bozo today because I was on the other side. But Mr. Gareth Southgate is my bozo of the week, bozo of the day, bozo of the Euros. This dude has the most talented roster that England has seen in a while, and they cannot figure it the fuck out. This guy can't figure out a formation that works with his players. He is playing guys out of position. He is taking Harry Kane off the pitch when he's already scored a goal when they need a goal to win the game. It just makes zero sense what this guy's doing. He is completely fumbling the bag with this extremely talented English roster that I thought had a chance to make their way back to a second straight Euro final. I am not so sure anymore. Still on top of the group at 4 points right now, but this guy is not managing this team well. So he is my bozo.
Yeah. The guy, you should see the texts my dad sends me about these things sometimes. Or the way that he talks about this guy sometimes.
I'm sure your dad's got some feelings.
Oh, he's got some very deep feelings. Yeah, I sent you this right before we got started, which is fucking awesome.
Hilarious.
As soon as you said this, it totally made sense. W Domino's. No free ads. Sponsor us, Domino's. We'd love your pizza.
I mean, they've been outshot by
my fiance actually does love their pizza, like more than anybody else. Like you could go to whatever city, the most like pizza fucking at some point.
She wants
if you're
Domino's.
there long enough. Yeah, if you're there long enough, she'll want Domino's.
When I was growing up, Papa John's was my go-to, chain pizza place. But Domino's definitely overtook Papa John's because I think when Papa John got caught being, a diddler, I think they must have taken some recipes or something because their pizza just went very much so downhill after that. W Domino's.
The beast is definitely from Toronto.
Pizza Depot,
right? Pizza
I've never heard of that.
Yep, never heard of that one.
Good. Fucking
Papa John is
class.
Gerald. Gerald, my brother.
You don't know
Google
that?
it. Just
Have
Google
you
it.
never seen the commercials with Peyton Manning?
And Papa John? His name's
Wait.
John something.
No, didn't he used the slur, didn't he? He wasn't
The
a
Subway
diddler.
guy.
Oh,
the Subway
I
guy
thought-
diddled
Yeah.
kids.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Papa
dude. You didn't
John
diddle
was-
kids. You just said some bad words that don't need to
Yeah,
be said.
Papa John was saying some things he shouldn't have been saying.
Can I just defend the Papa for a second?
Yes, sure.
Papa got fucked. He said we shouldn't have a culture. He said this on a call. I think it was an earnings call with shareholders, or maybe it was with the board. And he said we shouldn't have a culture, some shit like that, where we use the N-word. And he said that was the gist of it. He was saying that we shouldn't be have a culture where that's okay. And then the board used it as an opportunity to cancel him and get him off. Papa got fucked.
I didn't know that. I
I
love
know.
He just
getting-
used the word in his sentence. That's kind of fucked. Don't use the word still, but that's kind of fucked.
I mean, we had a guy do it on
Yeah.
our show one time, but we still have him in employment, so it's okay.
Oh my
He's
God.
never
He's
living that down.
I'm not gonna be happy if that clip gets out.
He's
Never.
It's been deleted already. Don't worry. It's actually saved on my phone, but
Gerald's got the flip.
You need to find it, Ma. You got to find it.
All right, this is a good one. All right, V, who's your bozo of the week?
I don't think anybody's going to be surprised by this one, but it is the one and only Nick Wright. Yep, Nick Wright, the one and only Mr. Mavericks in 5 himself. Just absolute fucking bozo from the start of the postseason. Honestly, from game 1 of the fucking regular season, all he has done is talked about how the Celtics team has blah, 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 done this, blah, 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 this. And when they lose games like they did to the Lakers, oh man, did these guys ever have a fucking field day. And this was his latest, greatest take, that the Celtics look like an all-time great team, stats-wise. But Mr. Nick Wright's eye test, like that holds any kind of fucking value whatsoever in the basketball world. My eye test doesn't hold any value either, just FYI, all right?
I trust your eye test more than his.
This Bozo's does absolutely not. And Mavs in 5. Mavs in 5 was his final take. And I just wanted to be known that after this bozo-ass take, he went on Twitter and he's like, well, I did say 5 games, so I was kind of half right. Oh, my God. I was like, not today, Satan. The Celtics won. Life is good. Life has been green ever since. But, yeah, this is my bozo of the week. Anything he says that is to do with the NBA can be ignored.
And as Chat is so rightly saying, he's kind of just a permanent bozo. I don't like him either. And the Shags, you said you're not a big fan as well. So unfortunately, he's a Chiefs fan for you, but at least he is the fan of your team and not against your team. So you don't have to hear him say the worst shit ever.
Still hearing
Charm Daddy had
some
a hilarious reply to me. He was like, "Oh, at least he predicted the Super Bowl champion correct back-to-back years." And now I realize why. That's like me saying the Celtics are going to three-peat right now, and then me, you know what I mean? But come on, right? Come on.
No, dude, listening to some of his stuff is just wild, and yeah, I'm glad it's for Kansas City, but it's outrageous.
Bozo.
All right, we'll keep in this realm because my bozo of the week is not necessarily like a person specifically, but my bozo of the week is everybody that has anything to do with choosing talent at ESPN. I don't know what the actual fuck these guys are doing. I don't know if you guys saw this earlier this week, but Scott Van Pelt basically had to say goodbye to Tim Legler. Tim Legler, asterisk, not a bozo. Because Tim Legler's contract with ESPN has apparently not been renewed, and he is going to be a free agent. Now, if you guys know anything about the NBA, and if you know anything about basketball in general, Tim Legler is probably the only person currently with ESPN. Currently on ESPN that actually knows a fuck about basketball at all and talks about the actual ins and outs and the X's and O's of the game. So he's going to go work somewhere because he actually has a podcast. He appears on stuff. He's very smart and he knows the basketball and he knows basketball. He's great to listen to. I'm sure he's going to be fine. But how can you, as a runner of $1 billion corporation, as the worldwide leader in sports, prioritize bringing on guys and renewing contracts to Shannon Sharp, Kendrick Perkins, Stephen A. Smith? The list goes on and on and on and on and on of these guys that they're deciding to pay, and you're not going to pay Tim Legler. It just goes to show the circus, the shit show, the bozo-ery that is ESPN for not hiring this guy and not bring him back in. If they're not careful, Scott Van Pelt's going to dip out, and then there's going to be literally no reason to watch anything on ESPN, which could happen soon. But I can't believe that this happened. I was very surprised, and I just, anybody and everybody that's responsible for talenting people at ESPN can fuck off. So, yep, that's my bozo of the week. Just anybody at ESPN that has any decisions to make. So there we go.
W Graphic Circus.
W Graphic.
Yeah.
ESPN.
They have yet to sign.
It's terrible.
They have yet to sign Tim Legler to a contract he is regarded as one of the best basketball minds in sports journalism. Good question, Gerald. That was bozo of the week. Drop what you guys think in the chat. Drop what you guys think in the chat is your bozo of the week, or somebody that you think deserves to be a bozo of the week. Drop it in there. Get involved with each other. Yeah, so V actually did text me this earlier today. You guys get to see it live on the channel. That we will have the 24-hour stream from Master Sauce very soon.
Landon, I need it.
It was always happening. Me and Slick planned this months ago. We didn't say it to anybody because we didn't want to jump the gun. But internally, both of us talked to each other that after watching Shaggy do that we would definitely give 24 hours of our lives for the Celtics. And you can't make that kind of promise and not deliver because that's just the worst kind of juju. And as somebody that is superstitious as fuck, no, absolutely not. Like, Chiefs might three-peat because of Shaggy. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Maybe.
Right? Except the Packers, but it's okay.
That does, Kev, indeed. Yeah, so you guys are going to get a Vsauce 24-hour stream plus Just Sook being there sometimes very soon. It'll be probably
SPJ. Stop giving him an out, okay?
You were originally the one that agreed.
No, because I have the text messages. He promised me, but then when it came up, he kind of weaseled his way out of it like V promised this. No, if the Celtics ever want to win another championship, Sook has to be there with me. We're going to do this. Chat knows. Chat was there. Chat knows.
The stream on Super Bowl day. SPJ, I'm so sad. Why V or
You're right.
Shu, why are you so sad?
Gerald, I remember this on Super Bowl Sunday. I remember Sook saying this. He said it. It's out there. We'll find the clip.
Oh, I gotta find the clip. But all right. Well, you guys heard it here. You guys will get
that episode though. Oh, Sunday.
Yeah. Why didn't I listen to V when you said Celtics won the chip and Tatum MVP?
Well, you got close. You didn't listen.
Yeah. I know he's saying. Oh, I see. Did you hear about the Chiefs rings? Yeah, real quick before we talk about tonight's PODs, I'm sure you saw the ceremony, Shags. Did you see the rings and like the play calls and stuff that they had inside of them?
Yeah, the typo.
I don't know about the typo. I don't know about this. What is that?
Oh, you didn't know about the typo?
I didn't see this. No.
They had the Dolphins as the 7th seed. So like they had like the score inside or whatever, and yeah, they had the Dolphins labeled as the 7th seed.
Oh, that's imagine being that fucking person that made that typo.
Hilarious.
Jesus. We make a typo on this channel and you guys give a shit. Imagine doing it in a Super Bowl ring. Inside the ring, the Miami Dolphins should be their wild card round. Listen, it's a 7th seed in the words Miami 7, but the Dolphins were the 6th seed and the Chiefs were the 3rd seed.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Kelce brothers talked about it on their podcast. He was kind of like, we don't really care.
I saw the stuff about the rings. I just had not seen the typo stuff. Well, because I have 7,000 other things to do, Landon.
One more.
Yeah. Since we're talking about rings, fun fact I just learned. Back in the day with Bill Russell, that picture with 11 rings that he has.
Uh-huh.
So apparently he doesn't have 11 rings because you didn't get a ring for every championship that you won back then. You would get like another something like cufflinks or something. And if you were on the team and it was your first ring, right, you would get a ring. So what happened is they had to borrow rings to take that iconic picture of Bill Russell sitting there wearing all 11 rings. Like those are rings from his teammates that he's played with that they borrowed for that picture. I just learned the other day.
Can you say the word borrow again?
Borrow? What did I say?
The way it came out of your mouth sounded very. That was the only time in all of the times that you speak that you sound so Canadian, dude. Borrow. I've never heard that. I've never heard that from you. Look at me. So.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I love you, dude.
Sexy.
I love you.
That's crazy. Also, this is kind of in the Chiefs realm before we talk about the plays.
Borrow.
Mr. Beast Gaming is definitely Canadian because he is agreeing with how you say borrow. So how do you say borrow?
Pizza Depot too, right?
Yeah, he did.
Borrow.
What?
I don't understand what the difference.
We're gonna break this word. We're gonna fucking ruin this word. Stop it. Move on.
It's over. Let's move on. Real quick before we talk about this, because Shags, I want to ask you this as a Taylor Swift fan. Have you seen the footage of the fact that she is incredibly snotty in her concerts? Not like in her personality, but in her Like she actually like drips snot in her concerts.
No, I haven't seen that.
You
Not
didn't
that
see
big.
Keeping
that?
up with the latest
Really?
T Swift news.
It was
Yeah,
all
I know, right?
it was all over everywhere. I literally I
I
couldn't
heard
get
there's
away from
outrage
seeing.
because the Swifties are pissed she didn't get a Super Bowl ring.
There it is. Thank you.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, look at the snot.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
That's gnarly.
There's like 3 videos of her. Like one of them is it's like dripping. It's like dripping
Yeah.
from her nose, and she's singing, and she goes like this. She like eats it.
She earned in that ring. Yeah, right.
She really did. She'd be hitting that white.
She earned everybody else in the NFL bonuses. She didn't earn them that ring.
She did that. She definitely did that. 100%. I'll be her snot wiper. What's up, Rusty, old man?
Beat is king. Colby's not here, man.
He's just here for the vibes. That's not starting COVID 24. Hey, congrats on the Royals, brother. Congrats.
Hey, let's go.
Bang. Congrats, Seth Lugo, as well, for refilling my account. Love that too.
Mm-hmm. It's been a great day on the betting boards, chat.
Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going. All right, we got PODs for you guys tonight. Yeah, 100% Rogue Baller. 100%. Jesus. All right, let's dive in. V, I love you, dude. You say borrow great. I feel bad.
No, I'm totally not overthinking it over here.
Absolutely not. It's not like typing it and trying to listen to how it's supposed to say. All right, let's dive into the plays. We only have 2 baseball plays tonight. Or sorry, we only have 2 baseball games. We have the first opening game of the Copa America competition between Argentina and Canada. Actually, let's go ahead and start there. Let's start on the pitch. For the next 2 weeks, you're going to have the Europa competition. Sorry, the EuroLeagues. Fuck me. Euro 2024 continuing. You will have Copa America starting tonight. You will have literally soccer all day for the next 2 weeks, and Shaggy will have you covered for pretty much everything on the pitch, especially if it keeps going the way it's going today, dude, if you're making that many units.
Dude, for real, it's been a great day. Let's keep it rolling.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised to see you complaining about England's head coach. You made money off of his stupidity.
I know, right? I was on Denmark today, man. See, here's the problem. I didn't bring this up, but England scored. They went up 1-0, and Gareth Southgate said, that's enough. We're going to hold on. We're going to play defense for 70 minutes. And eventually Denmark was able to break through and score. If you don't switch things up and keep playing attacking football, you might, maybe net another one. But if you're just sitting back taking an onslaught, a team like Denmark for 70 minutes, they're going to score on you. So, but yes, eventually. I was happy. Go Danes. I can't believe that double chance was plus money. That was incredible.
Let's play reserve. Yeah, we got the next
just
one.
hurt me now. I'm ready for it. It's okay. Bring it on. Talk to me about Canada. I'm ready.
Oh, yes. Copa America starting today. Argentina, the defending champs, the World Cup champs as well, taking on Canada down in Atlanta, Georgia, game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And I am grabbing the pillow, buying this up, taking the under 3 at -150, just a little half unit. Is Messi playing? That's a great question. I have not seen any sort of lineups. This game is starting in about 2 hours. This game is going to end 2-0 Argentina. 2-0 Argentina, plus 550. You heard it here first. Clip that for when it hits later. Argentina's in a very easy group. Canada's outmatched, respectfully. They are simply outmatched. They are going to hold on for as long as they can, and I think they'll probably be able to hold on for 45 minutes. If you want a 45-minute sweat, I do like the under a half a goal. I do like that 0-0 at halftime sweat, but eventually the Argentinian firepower is going to break through. This is a very almost identical team to the ones that won the 2022 World Cup, the ones that won the 2021 Copa America. This team is stacked. Lionel Messi, Angel Di Maria, guiding these youngsters as they mature, but Messi clearly still has it. So I like Argentina to win this game. I do like the under 3. I think you're getting some great push potential. just with Argentina, I think if they net a couple, they'll probably take their foot off the gas, save it for the later rounds. And you're saving yourself from a push if Canada does sneak one through. So give me the under 3 -150, reasonable juice in my opinion for some push potential tonight. You guys know me, betting soccer, love the under. Boring soccer. Bring it on.
Under. CV, that wasn't too bad. I mean, he did say that Argentina was winning, but it wasn't too bad.
I mean, it's okay. I kind of expected it. I'm not ignorant. I'm just sad.
I think Canada gets into the knockout round. I think Canada can beat who are they with? Peru and who else is in their group?
I don't know.
I'm blanking right now.
Obviously.
But I think Canada can surprise some people and finish second in this group and get to the knockout stages.
And they have one of the best offensive defenders in the world in Alphonso Davies. So I mean, they got some talent on that roster. So all right, so the under 3 will be our first leg. Could see that under pushing. Yeah, that's fine. Will be the first
why
leg.
I bought it up and didn't take the 2.5. I was not sold on the 2.5. Peru and Chile. Yeah, I could see Canada definitely finishing second in this group.
Word. Okay. And as Shaggy said, this is the first game. There's another game tomorrow night, and then it kind of turns into what the Euros. I think there's one tomorrow.
There's just one tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure. And then it turns into Euros like 2 or 3 a day. So you guys are literally going to have soccer from 8 a.m. till like 11 p.m., which is going to be fun for the next 2 weeks.
The games will literally be 8, 11, and 2 Central for the Euros, and then 5 and 8 Central for the Copa America.
It's a beautiful time to love soccer, man. It really is.
We've seen some exciting games so far too. I know a few draws, but like those draws would be considered upsets in some of the matchups, like Belgium in that draw, right? We just saw that Spain-Italy game, which kind of came down to the wire there too. These games have been a lot of fun to watch and bet on.
Well, and as Mr. Beast Gaming just said, when you have beans on it, they do have a whole new meaning. But, these competitions, the ones especially the Euros, they only come around every 4 years. Absolutely. All right, dude. Soccer's a real sport. Hope job. I was going to let V go next, but he's losing it. So I'm going to go. I'll take you guys to – I actually have 2 plays, but I'm going to take you guys to the WNBA. 1 game tonight in the W with the Sparks taking on the Liberty in New York. And this is a 14.5 point spread. The Sparks just lost their rookie, Cameron Brink, for an ACL tear. She's going to be out the rest of the season. She was playing pretty well, but the Sparks suck. They're not very good. They're not a very good defensive team, especially. And on the other side of things, the Liberty are a very good defensive team. So I think the Sparks are going to struggle in this game. I kind of like the Liberty to cover the 14.5, but the Liberty have been struggling covering these bigger spreads. However, I'm going to take Betnija. I think that's how you say her name. Lainey Hamilton. She is a guard for the Liberty. Over 12.5 points is the line that I got for her, -105. She scored 20 points against this team when they played last season, recording 7 assists as well. She's only hit this points line she hasn't actually hit it. She hasn't hit it in 4 games. But again, this Sparks team is really bad defensively, one of the bottom 4 defensive teams in the league. I think Lainey Hamilton's going to play probably 30-plus minutes regardless. Even if this game turns into a little bit more of a blowout, she might get a little bit more run in comparison to like Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, those types of players on this team. So I think the 12.5 is a really good spot. I also like her 3-pointers. Over 1.5 is plus 174. She's hit that in two straight games. She usually hucks up a few of them. She made 3 last time she played against this team. You're getting really good plus money on her 3-point prop as well. So, but I like the points. Over 12.5 for Betnija Lainey Hamilton. That's my first play in the W. And then I'll kind of transition you to the MLB. Not a huge sell job on this. And then V has a little bit of a deeper sell job on another Brewer batter. We kind of agreed on the side of things for this, but I really like William Contreras over 1.5 total bases tonight. This, again, not a super huge sell job on this. I just really feel like the Brewers are going to have a good game. Our buddy Chef T is on the Brewers team total over as well. The over under for this game is set at 8.5. I think that Contreras is going to have a good night tonight. I got plus money on his over 1.5 total bases. Again, I'm not going to try to sit here and sell you guys on all the different angles on taking a batter in this particular situation. I think the Brewers are going to have a good game. Contreras is one of their best batters. I really like the over 1.5 total bases for plus money. I think he could also hit a home run too. Not been spectacular over the last few games, but I kind of like taking guys like that in baseball when they haven't had a couple good games in a row, because then like they're due to get a hit at that point, or they're due to kind of do something. They're due, you know? So I really like Contreras in this spot. And I think that the Brewers are going to win. The guy that's on the bump for the Padres, let me just pull up his name real quick. Which, V, you can kind of talk to me about this while we're talking, because it kind of fits in with your sell job too. He's not very good. I mean, fuck, I can't type stuff while I'm talking. It's shitty. There we go. It is Adam Mazur. Mazur. 0-2 with a 7.8. Yeah, 0-2 with a 7.82 ERA. Contreras has never faced him before, but against righties, he's batting .306 with 8 home runs and 37 RBI. So I like the spot. I think he's going to have a good game tonight, and I know that V, you also like a Brewer as well because of kind of some of the similar logic. So I'll toss it over to you. What are you looking at?
Before we get into the battle, let's talk a little more about this Padres pitcher. So yes, like SPJ says, that 7.82 ERA. That ERA at home in his one start is 24. He played 3 innings, gave up 8 hits, 8 earned runs, and 1 home run. Walked 3 batters. It was really, really fucking bad. I think it came against Arizona. They lost 9-3. Tonight he's getting a lineup of this Brewers team that actually hits pretty well against righties. They're stacked with lefties, and I'm going to one tonight. It's Christian Yelich, over 1.5 total bases, plus 130. I love his total bases tonight. Yelich is batting 324 on the season, 287 on the road, so it is a little bit of a drop, but the matchup he's getting tonight is fantastic. Against left-handed batters, Mazur is allowing left-handed batters to hit 409. The only home run he's given up in 3 starts has come against the lefty with a 636 slugging. I love this matchup for Yelich. He always performs in matchups like this, and especially on the road here tonight. I think that he shows up in a big way. Over his last 5 games, he's got a hit in 2 straight. He went 0 for 4 in that game before that, but he's been fantastic this season. I think he's gonna be one of those guys that we kind of see pick up in the home run department as well, just as the weather is starting to get nicer. We're starting to see that June weather kind of affect these players, and the ball's starting to fly. Like we saw tonight, Ohtani's hit a home run, I think, in 3 straight in Coors Field now. He had 3 hits in his first game. We saw Will Smith homer today, and the weather today is not looking the best, but it's really not looking that bad in San Diego. In a hitter-friendly park, I could see Yelich kind of hitting one into the water today. I'd love to see that. So I'm on his over 1.5 bases and on the home run.
Love Yelich.
Yeah, I kind of went back and forth between Yelich and Contreras. I mean, they can obviously both hit, but I like this a lot, especially for the plus 130 value. And as I said, our buddy Chef T has the Brewers team total over 4.5 as his favorite play today as well. So it kind of all correlates to that, which could be either very good or the Padres are going to crush, and we're seeing it all wrong. We'll find out.
Either the BN boys are going to sleep or the BN boys are going to get rocked.
Yeah, or we'll see you tomorrow. All right, so Shags, I'm seeing under 2.5 for plus 108.
Okay.
Well, the other option is we could do under 3.5 for minus 270. I'm not seeing the exactly 3, unfortunately.
Yeah, not seeing 3. We can do 2.5 then.
All right, sweating it out. I mean, you said 2-0, so
2-0.
What happens?
Argentina. Sorry, Canada.
Okay. Now, do you guys want
bad to take the under 3.5 with Argentina money line?
I don't hate that either.
That's actually not a bad point, B.
Yeah, what would the number on that be?
Let me pull it up. Hang on a second.
Argentina should win this game. This is totally outmatched. This is a group they should easily win. Opening game of the Copas.
So you don't like this, Shaggy, right? You were saying you like the under, the 0-0 first half?
Yeah, I like the 0-0.
That's why I didn't bring it up. I was going to ask you, but you said that already. But there is a boost on
There's a boost on it. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
That makes
They
sense.
want,
that there's
they want people to bet on the game to get involved in the first game, you know? So if we do
You're
Argentina,
hearing it from me.
oh, Argentina money line in the under 3.5 goals is -121. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that better than just the straight up under 2.5. To be honest with you.
Okay. All right. What? But hang on. Wait a minute though. What if we get a draw?
No, well, that'd be a loser.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Should we do the draw no bet? Can we do the double chance for?
That probably you're getting into not worth it value wise, probably.
All right, let's just roll with it. If they win, they win. If they draw, we're fucked. It doesn't matter.
I don't think they're gonna draw. So again, sorry Canada, I don't think they're gonna draw.
Okay. All right. So we're going Argentina and then the under. Why is it not letting me? Okay. Fuck me, I guess.
Can't do that.
No, you can't. Sometimes the buttons just don't like to be buttoned. Okay.
A Canadian
Christian
goalie,
Yelich. Christian Yelich over 1.5 total bases. Yeah.
Yeti.
Mr. Yelly. And then do you guys want to do Contreras and double dip in that game, or did you like what I was saying about the Lady Baller?
Either one. I like them both.
Yeah.
Put me on both.
The only issue is that if we do the blue book, we can't do the Lady Baller, unfortunately, because she's not listed there. Unless they've adjusted it. We'd have to do it on. I'm sure they have it on BetOnline, and I'm sure they have it in lots of other books, but just not.
What are the plums saying, SPJ? Plum talk. Give us the plum talk.
Yeah.
The plums are saying I like the Lady Baller better.
Okay.
But yeah, so let me see if I can pull it up and we can cook it on a separate situation here, because you got to take it either on the green book, the lion book, or our sponsors at BetOnline. One of those three.
Oh,
Right there.
Just brew it up. Just throw in Contreras. Chefs on the Brewers too. Just brew it up.
Brew it. All right, fuck it. We'll just do. I like Contreras too a lot, and he's -110. So let's just do that. Let's leave the Lady Baller.
this Missouri guy comes out and pitches a fucking
Fucking
jam. I'm
jam,
flying
boys.
San Diego and I'm fighting Mush.
How is Mush, dude? I haven't seen Mush in forever.
He's
How's he
good.
doing?
Good. He texted me congratulations after the Celtics won and went back into his little work hole. Guys working hard.
Yeah. Hey man, doing the stuff, doing the big stuff.
Yep.
It's all good. As long as he's good and life's good, that's all that matters. All right. Okay, so if we do Argentina money line, the under 3.5, Contreras and Yelich both for 2 bags, plus 572.
Say it, SPJ. Say it.
I mean that gets the job done. I got a good feeling about this one, boys. Like it's it's nice,
Thank
it's
you.
nice and easy,
Cue the check
nice and
mark.
easy,
Scratch.
nice and easy lemon
Scratched.
squeezy. All right, there we go. That's it. That's all. Argentina money line, the under 3.5 goals. Contreras 2 bags. Yelich for 2 bags, plus 572. There is your BetSpresso 3, 4, 3, 4. I don't know.
Whatever.
BetSpresso 3, 4. Whatever you want to do.
Something
And you know
moderate.
what, boys?
Under, and we can say Argentina money line is Sook's play.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Stoke gets the honorary entry. All right, yeah, for the lotto, what do you want to
He
do?
gets the honorary fate of his own country. That's all sick.
He loves that. I'm sure he loves that.
Oh, he hates that so much. He hates that so much.
All right, what you got for the lotto then, B?
Do we want to do home run hitters?
Sure. I have one in the WNBA that we can mention too, but do you like Yelich? I don't like Yelich to go yard. What about Contreras?
Let me take a look. I called
like
a
the
bunch of
old,
home
like-
runs today.
You did. What are the plums saying?
In my head, and so many I didn't take. McMahon too. Apparently, he hit one late in that one. So
Of course he
frustrating.
did. Jax, do you like the under 1.5 or something in the fucking Canada game? Like the alt under?
I like the under a half in the first half.
Oh, I'm down to sweat that out.
The
Down to
45
sweat
minutes.
that. Oh my god, that's gonna be fun. What are the odds on that?
I don't know, because I was good and told myself to stay off of it and just buy up the full game. But let me see.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Halftime.
First half
let's see,
under
I'm
a goal,
seeing
plus 230.
plus 230. Okay. I was gonna say I was seeing plus 210 for the halftime correct score, but yeah, over under. First half under a half, plus 230.
That scares my prunes, rusty old man. All right.
What about
Plus
Yeah,
230.
that's a clench your butthole one, that's for sure.
Oh, 100%. Yes, V, I'm down for that. Yelich could definitely get 4 bags.
If you want
We don't
to,
need.
also we can also do
boost on the other side too.
Actually, no, I like the 4 bags. The odds are better. Let's do
We could take the 3. 3 bags is plus 210.
If you want to do that, we can also take the 2 hits.
The age old question.
230. I like the 4 bags. I'm confident in the 4 bags. I don't want to say anything else, but I like the 4 bags. I think he goes yard today. I'm gonna bet his home run. It's plus 560, I think.
All right.
525. I'm gonna sprinkle it.
All right now. Okay. I'm into it. All right, so we're doing Yelich for 4 bags. We're doing the under half a goal in the first half. Let me see if they have the option for this particular player here. Yeah, they do. All right, this is what we're gonna do for the WNBA. I'll give you guys 2 options. Rakia Jackson for 15 points for plus 260. She plays for the Sparks. She's kind of taking over a little bit more of responsibility because of Cameron Brink being out. She's been pretty good the last week. I like her 15. Or we take Iniescu for a double plus 350.
Kind of like Sabrina.
My only concern with Sabrina
Sabrina.
is my only concern is if she doesn't play enough because they're just clapping them.
You would know more than me. That's for sure.
Let me just double check Rakia real quick. He has been. He knows. You guys have been texting all types of fun stuff, eh? Let me just look at Rakia's number real quick. Let me see if she's a good 15 plus option. Oh, they love it.
Dog.
Yeah, they do. You know what? Let's take Rakia. I feel good about Rakia. 15 plus 260. All right, so we've got Rakia Jackson 15 plus, Yelich for 4 bags, and then the under a half a goal in the soccer game plus 48.89.
Well, bang.
Not bad. 3 guys / ladies, 1 job to do the job. That does it. Nice and
That
easy.
does it.
Happy days. Happy
days.
Happy days. All right, boys and girls. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us today on your afternoon BetSpresso. Hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Our PODs are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Christian Yelich from Mr. B South. I had William Contreras over 1.5 total bases, and Shags as the Argentina money line under 2.5, under 3, however you want to kind of put it all together. Thanks, Grealish's Cavs. We appreciate you guys. There's the lotto if you want to tail. Christian Yelich 4 bags, under a half a goal in the first half. Just sweat your dick off. And then Rakia Jackson 15 plus points plus 48.89 to send us home for this beautiful Thursday. Gonna have a fun show for you guys tomorrow. we have the All Sauce team, but we're gonna have Betsky and we're gonna have NZ possibly join us. So we're gonna have Saucy Puckett tomorrow in honor of the Oilers and the Panthers playing Game 6 in the Stanley Cup Finals. So we're gonna talk some hockey with you guys. We'll talk about some NBA news and we'll talk some baseball, and we'll obviously vibe out with you guys tomorrow evening. And got to mention this to you guys. Neither one of you know this, but before that, right before that, we are going to have the Violence Report with Trizzy, myself, and Sook talking about UFC Saudi Arabia, which will be going on Saturday. So be sure to tap in with us tomorrow. We'll be dropping some information about that. We'll have a double dip tomorrow of the Violence Report into double dip.
Chat, have we liked the double dips this week and last week? Have we loved those? How have we like the double dips and the triple dip and the triple dip?
Yeah, the triple header yesterday.
The triple header was all over the place. Oh yeah,
It's like
had me moving
Sook in
like that.
college.
Sook's gonna be careful. You gotta
Play V's gritty.
It's gonna-
Show me V's gritty. I know we
There
still
it
got
is.
that.
It's always on deck.
up.
Why is it always on deck?
Yeah, it's because it's loaded.
He's
It's
like,
loaded in there, baby.
How can we get that one deleted?
Don't we ever need room? Don't we need room on there? Oh.
No, we got other ones we can delete. Don't worry.
Miss playback. Don't miss the green jizz flavor. Yeah. We will have, and actually, you know what? We're going to be on playback tomorrow night, even though we won't be able to watch the hockey game with you guys live. We will be on playback. I'm going to watch the hockey game, or I will be. I don't know who else will join me, but I'll be there. If you guys want to come and kick it and watch the hockey game with us tomorrow evening on playback as well. So we'll have that tomorrow, and then send you guys off into the fucking weekend. It's Friday Junior, boys. You got any final words for the kids before we get out of here?
You said it. It's Friday Junior. Sweep the board.
I didn't
Crack
say it.
open a bevy.
No.
The weekend's here.
Let's fucking party.
Weekends,
Go
here,
follow.
boys. Let's get it.
Absolutely. Let's go follow Vsauce. Go follow Shags. Oh my Lord. Go follow me. Go follow all of us at Betting News. Go follow Sook. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for a double dip. Go double dip your chips. Have a fantastic Friday, Junior. And we'll catch you on the real Friday. Take it easy. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the
Now I know y'all be loving this shit
what you
right
know
here.
about rolling.
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do?
Down in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about